All right. Hello. Week 2 of cycle 2. 3's week. I'm doing overhead presses today. I've only got 45 minutes, so I'm going to belt it out as quick as I can. So I'm going to go and warm up, and then I'll come back to the overhead presses set up, ready to go. We'll get some music going, and then we'll go from there. Sarge is out here chewing on his bone, as he does. Yep. So I'll be back in a minute after I've set up and warmed up. Where are we? Week 2. All right, 5 by 22.5, 5 by 27.5, 3 by 32.5, 3 by 37.5, 3 by 42.5, and 3 plus by 47.5. And I'm currently listening to Lost by Bring Me the Horizon. Good song. Okay, let's get the bar racked. I usually cut all this out. 22.5. While ago. Oh. I wish I could share the music with you guys, because a very big part of my working out is listening to music and just like disassociating to what's going on in life. I just kind of like to just chill out and listen to music. And because I'm not sharing it with you guys, I feel like a large part of me working out is not shared with you guys. So, I don't know. I mean, YouTube's very strict on copyright and stuff. So, I don't know. I'm just going to put the microphone down a little bit because so I don't hit it. All right, 5 reps. All right. 25 for 27.5. I'd usually take off my beanie to do working out, but I shaved my head not that long ago, or I cut it. I cut it with the buzzers, so. All right, second set of the working sets. It's a warm-up set, sorry, not the working set. Uh, 3 for 32.5. What's the next lot? All right, 3, 32.5. All right, the next one is 3 for 37.5. This is the first working set. Now my head's cold because I took the beanie off. Oh, tops. Next one is the second working set, 3 for 42.5. Doing anything. Three by 42.5. Starting to get heavy. Right. Three plus 47.5. So this is the last working set, so it's 3 plus for 47.5. I'm gonna have to duck inside in a minute too. I'll do this one, duck inside, and then do the supplemental lifts and the assistance work in a minute. All right, 3 plus by 47.5. Metallica, Blackened. All right, I'm gonna go for 4, which is one above what it says to do. So that's my goal, is to get 4. 4 good solid sets. There's your 4. All right. Set to go and say, chat to the support worker before she left. Okay. Um, 17.5. So this one. Oh no, that's 20. 27.5. 7.5. Let's just do 20. It's easy and I'm feeling pretty, my shoulders are feeling pretty good, so. So I'm going to do 5 sets of 10 of these. Yep, 5 sets of 10 of these. I'll just belt them out and move on. It's a rainy, cold day today. Another rainy, cold day. My abs are burning today from yesterday doing the hanging leg raises, so good workout. Even though I didn't do them very well, and it's probably a weak point of mine, my abs. So it's good that I did them. Set 2. Set 3. And my arms are starting to burn at, say, three reps in to the 10 reps. So although it might not look like I'm working hard, I don't make a lot of noises very much, or breathe very heavily or grunt and all that kind of stuff. I'm still working pretty hard. 5. Okay. All right, I'll do an assistance exercise. I'll set up for something. I'll be back and I'll explain it. All right, something a little new for you guys to sink your teeth into. I think I'm going to put this one in here. And we're going to do maybe a little higher, something like that. Oh, that was my head on the bar. Ouch. Oh, and everything's cold, so everything's... Okay. Ooh. Do 10 kilos. So this one here is half the weight. So 20 kilos would be 10 kilos. So let's do two 10 kilo plates, or 10 kilos total, which is the same as I was doing. No, what was I doing with bicep curls? I did 2.5 kilos, so 10. So we'll do 10 kilos, which is 5 kilos. Okay. So 10 kilos, which is half 5 kilos. I'm going to do tricep pull downs. Okay. It's pretty light. Maybe a little bit more. I'm going to do 20 kilos, which is 10 kilos. I'm feeling it today. Bear with me, I just got to move the microphone. Sorry about the noise. Oh no. I should probably remove my jumper and focus on the muscle a bit more. So you can see the contraction of the muscle, and I can review the video and make sure I'm getting good contraction of the muscle and blah 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 blah. But it's just been bloody freezing out in the gym. Oh, sorry about the noise. So I'm getting to the point where I'm ragging up and staying robed up for the entirety of the workout because it's bloody freezing. It's 12 degrees C out in the shed at the moment. So how does that look? Maybe we're going a little closer. Once I get the spot sorted out, it'll be fine. Okay. Okay. Maybe a little bit more this way. I'll do 3 to 4 sets of 10. I'm already feeling it in the muscle, so that's good. Burning. Oh. Almost at 10. I don't want to overdo it with these assistance exercises. Alright, that'll do. Arms are about to fall off. Alright, tomorrow's Wednesday. I will probably chill, not do any weightlifting tomorrow, but I plan on maybe going for a walk around the block or doing something like that. I also want to make a video about some of the books I'm reading, and my review of them, and just talk about the books, and the movies and the things that I'm watching, like make a dedicated playlist for reviews and media and things that I'm reading and all that kind of stuff. For example, I read Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir, and I watched the movie by the same name, based on the same book. and I want to kind of do a joint review of the book slash the movie. I've always been a big TV show slash movie buff, and I love reading books too. So I'm a big science fiction fan, and I'd like to make like an archived my thoughts on the movie and when I watched it, and it'd be a good thing just to like archive for myself as well. So that I can go back in the future and say, oh, this is what I thought about this movie, especially if it's like one of my favorite movies. And then I can base recommendations off that and whatever else. But I'm a big arts consumer, and I love escape. It gives me a good level of escapism from what I'm doing now. Although it's not overly healthy for you just to sit there and watch TV or whatever. But I think it's good for the brain to escape from what you're doing every now and again. So, yeah, I try and keep it to a minimum, but I maybe watch a movie a week or something like that, or I read a book a week and that kind of thing. So, other than that, I'll talk about the mental struggles that I'm having and where I'm at with that as well. We're closing in on 60 days of doing this exercising stuff. And I think at the 60-day mark, I might do like a body reveal or whatever. I take my top off and show everybody kind of where I'm at in terms of how my body looks and all that kind of stuff. I think 60 days is a pretty good, I think 30 days is a bit too much, but every 60 days I think is a good kind of check-in point. I think we're up to 55 days or 56 days. I think it's 55 days we're up to, or 56 days or something like that. Or maybe we're at the 60-day mark. I don't know. I'd have to check what day we're at. I only check when I do the editing side of things, which granted comes a little later. So it comes, I try and keep things within a week, but sometimes it's a little, it depends on like how busy I am or that kind of thing. So, but yeah, I do plan on doing like a check-in video of where I'm at. Thank you everybody for following along so far. Fitness is one of those things that you don't just get better quickly. Like it takes a long time, and it takes, and it takes a lot of care, both not to burn out and to take things slow and to listen to your body and do all those things. And I think when I was younger, I didn't do any of those things, and that's why I did burn out. And I know that the mental struggles that I'm having now is because I put them off. I said, oh, I don't get mentally ill and I don't get depressed and I don't get all these things, and because I didn't take care, of myself and do the right things mentally when I was younger. I'm in the position I am now, so I'm learning from that though. And I'm taking things a bit slower, and it seems to be working out because this is, I mean, we're almost 2 months in, so yeah. All right, well, I'm freezing, so I'm going to put a jumper on because it's bloody cold. All right. Thursday. I will see you Thursday if I don't make a video about walking around the block or something, because it's pretty miserable outside, so I might get the rower out or the treadmill or something and just walk on the treadmill or do a light row tomorrow, so we'll see what happens.